works. Hello. Hello. Yeah, I was just checking, make sure the mic works and that. Is that my... Wait, what? Pally scarf? No, this is my clothes area. It's got clothes on it. That's a tea towel. Literally a tea towel. Literally a tea towel, but it looks like one of them keffiyehs that them lot wear.
Yes, okay, that's enough.
But yeah, it's literally a tea towel. Why is it not showing up there? I'm trying to get the chat set up on the computer so I can talk to you a bit more freely about everything rather than just constantly. What's happened to BP visits? I don't actually know. I don't actually know what's happened to BP. He's just disappeared. I've not seen no notifications from him or anything. Again, not sure. I've not even seen that post. So I've been busy trying to heal up my foot and everything and get back out there for everyone. Yeah, I think Pure Audit is on a break at the moment. But how's the foot now? That pesky Leicester City Council. Well, yeah, the foot's healing fine. The foot's healing fine. I've literally come out of the boot now, so I'm back in my trainers. Although having a full day on my feet would be kind of rough. So if I am on my feet for a full day, normally I have to take a day on my ass. But if I can do it like sort of 50-50, then I'm sound. Hope BP returns again soon. Hopefully. I never want to see a good man down. Never want to see a good man down. Let me just get some light. Where's my light gone? Oh, it's there. You know,
The light that I use.
yeah. The light that
I use.
is mine, but the missus uses all the time. All right. I mean, I gotta wait for my phone to catch up to the live.
Looks alright.
Yeah, that's sound. I love Ryan's and DJ's videos. Hurry up, get better, Ryan. I am actually currently posting. Because I've been back on my feet, I've gone straight out there, recording content, I've been posting. So, I think when was the... I think I've posted 2 videos in 2 days since I've been back. There was meant to be a video going out today, but I couldn't edit it in time. I had some problems with my microphone and my GoPro. I don't know if anybody earlier seen any notifications or seen anything where I was trying to go live. I was trying to go live via my GoPro, and for some reason it didn't work. I need a media mod for it to connect my microphones properly, because right now I've only got it connected via Bluetooth. So it's a bit of a struggle, in all fairness. But I've been, like the title says, we are discussing what's currently going on in the world, bearing in mind my current life is protests. Evening, Sarah. Northern Auditor has been missing for 4 days. Maybe he's tweeted something. Have you had a look at his recent posts? You never know these days. Honestly, you never actually know. Realistically, you never actually know. Let me just make that. There we go. So, yeah, there's a few things. So,
new powers to ban repeated demonstration.
So, new powers to ban repeated demonstration. The woman that is now the Home Secretary, Shabana Mahmood, has found gaps in policing when it comes to protests / demonstrations, whatever you may call it out there. And she seems to think giving the police more powers to put time limits on things, this, that, and the other. Well, the police have already kind of got them powers when it comes to protests and demonstrations. Is she really that thick? Where she doesn't understand that if you liaise, every protest normally liaises with a police officer, some sort of police officer that ends up being there on the day, which is why most protests have a police liaison officer.
Repeated demonstration.
So the police liaison officer normally knows roughly where the marches are going to happen. They know the time, the rough time estimate, and stuff like that, basically. Like even somebody as big as Tommy Robinson, who gets arrested all the time for stupid things, because the police are stupid. Even he liaises with police for the London March, liaises with police, right? So normally there's a time limit on some things. Now, if the time limit has been exceeded dramatically and it's causing any sort of danger or this, that and the other, then the police have the power to put in a dispersal. And a dispersal disperses you from that area. So they already kind of have the powers. So I don't understand where this is coming from. But I think they're talking more about the illegal migrant hotel protests, where people are turning up every week, like the one in Leeds that you've seen, turning up every week to protest outside the hotel, or just down the road from the hotel, or just across the road from the hotel, wherever it may be. I think that is what she is targeting, because of the rise in anti-immigration protests. Big up Footoy. Yes, Claire, big up. Thank you very much. So the rise in these protests have clearly shook up the tree, and she's trying to put more restrictions on them. That is basically it. But if you look on the other hand and you look at the Palestinian protests she has attended and been pictured attending in numerous pictures that have circulated online since she's become Home Secretary. I don't think any restrictions are going to be put in place for the PALLY, are they? You know, they're still going to turn up to train stations every week, which is a continuation of turning up to a location every single week. And as further she said in this interview, to keep members of the public feeling safe and this, that and the other. The amount of times I've filmed at the train station in Sheffield, these PALLYs, the amount of times I've filmed them and they've caused danger to the public, I still don't think anything she passes to give police more powers will do anything against that. It's mainly for the British people that are protesting against these this immigration situation. Now, obviously, when I talk, I've got to speak a certain kind of way, because you never know when police are going to come knock on my door, which is why I'm not at my door. You know, it is a tad crazy, guys. It's a tad crazy. But what do you guys think about all this? What do you guys honestly think? I mean,
Repeated demonstration. Would that have stopped the pro-Palestinian demonstrations that came repeatedly in London earlier this year, and would it have?
So he mentions the pro-Palestine marches that have happened repeatedly in London and repeatedly this year. Well, she doesn't necessarily target them. She targets the hotels. What can we say? What can we say? Pauline, love your vlogs. Thank you very much, Pauline. I'm not sure what to think, really. You could class any protest as breach of the peace in 2025, but are we saying you can't protest then? Because that's worrying as well. I think protests, everyone has a right to protest. Everyone has a right to protest. But at the same time, the people that go out to cause harm, like half of the Palestinian protests that have gone on in this country over the last few years, they've got worse and worse. They've got more physical and more physical. I used to turn up to Palestinian protests with no political opinion, because I didn't want to think about it. I didn't want to have a political opinion. Didn't want to be for, didn't want to be against. And for a while, I did a few of these videos here and there, because I didn't want to be involved. I didn't necessarily want to be in that world, because I've seen other people's videos and I've seen the way they get attacked and this, that, and you're like, I was like, yeah. But then, for not having a political opinion, for not arguing against what they're saying there and then, I have been pushed, shoved, threatened to be put on my ass. All sorts has happened. All the videos that I've recorded. And every time I go to a hotel protest, the people that are actually there meant to be protesting, not the counter protest, the people that are there to protest against these hotels are always warm and welcoming. Always warm and welcoming. Yet the opposition, the counter protests, have always been negative and always had a go at cameramen or camera women. Now I want to get onto that in a second, because what is it? Stop the Racism, whatever it is. No, that's Stand Up to Racism. That's the group. Stand Up to Racism will not speak to a black woman when the black woman was there asking, what are you here protesting? Now that's the title, I believe that's the title of the video. She got called far right. She got called this. She got called that. Explain that one. She was outcasted as if Stop the Racism, or whatever it was called, Stand Up to Racism, was racist. Leave you with that one. Is tomorrow's protest that you posted about the same crowd or a different group? Tomorrow's protest is in Grimsby, a few miles down the road from me. So it's one of their first ones, really. It's more aiming at no digital ID, no government control, and no to illegal migrants. Because I've spoke to a few locals in Grimsby. I mean, I've also got a friend in Grimsby, Active Patriot, that's commonly on X, formerly known Twitter. He is a local Grimsby lad. He's seen things. I've seen things when visiting Grimsby. Other people have told me about other things. And basically, the local MP, that is also Labour, turned around and said to the local people of Grimsby, no, there will not be no illegal migrant hotels here. No, I've put my foot down, rah, rah, rah. Okay, so that's what she done for the local people, apparently. But you clock forward another 6 months after thousands and thousands more have come into the country. You've got more and more of a demographic turning up into Grimsby. And one I saw, heard, and possibly even caught on camera. I've not gone back on the video footage yet, because this was the other day. I've not gone back on the video footage yet. It's on my GoPro still. Heard a conversation with three gentlemen that said they've come down from Doncaster to Grimsby. Now, Doncaster, I have done a hotel visit there where they have got an illegal migrant hotel. I've got another one coming out soon as well, I think. And so, yeah, so there's a legal migrant hotel in Doncaster. These guys have just said they come down from a hotel in Doncaster. Have I put two and two together and come up with 5? Or have I put two and two together and come up with 4? I'm still second guessing it. I'm not fixated on it, But they did not like the fact that I had a camera on my chest and I was just stood there. I was just stood there because I overheard part of the conversation, so I stood there, tried to listen to more. Unfortunately, that's the only big bit of information that I've got. It was a meeting that was trying to set up because he'd come down from the hotel of Doncaster and he now has moved into Grimsby. So is what's happening out there, thousands and thousands of people coming in, going to the hotels, registering their name, whatever they say they are, on the government database, and then getting filtered out into these little towns, villages, etc., like Grimsby. Is that what's happening? It should be all or none. Yeah, the group tomorrow is a kind of group that is all or none. They're saying no to everything. You know, they're saying they want the people to have their voice. So, yeah. We get absolutely no say about Digital ID or Online Safety Act. Can't even buy some adult games on Steam without a damn credit card age verification. I'm age 40 and only have a debit card. Yeah, again, it's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. I mean, games constantly. All I've ever known is I'm able to go CEX at the age of 15 and buy an 18 game. It's never normally been a problem. Not really. It's never been a massive issue. I mean, it was a massive issue over in America when there was saying a lot of the American gun violence came from violent games. But at least have a proper system. I wish it was a proper system. Eric Brian Stone, your full name, and you're saying crying Ryan. Do I look like I'm crying, or do I look like I'm speaking because I'm educated, more educated than you? Thank you very much for commenting, and thank you very much. I've just said educated and then I'll just say something wrong. But yeah, whatever. It is what it is. Now, I don't know how long I'm gonna be live for. I've got a couple of other things to talk about. Oh, it's only that. Okay. But guys, seriously, there's a lot going on. Even women of Leeds now. Wait, let me just turn my brightness down. Women of Leeds. You know? Meow, meow. Who let the cat out of the bag? Meow. But yeah, there's loads. There's even something I'm gonna look up whilst I'm streaming right now. I'm gonna look up in front of you guys, right? And I'm gonna find out because I hear things all the time, and constantly when you do this, when you're around as a YouTuber, and you're getting told things, it's word of mouth. You can't always believe 100% of what's going on. So I always research things people tell me. I always look into things people tell me. Otherwise, I could just be filling my head up full of absolute nonsense. So somebody today literally told me that you cannot go into a bar or restaurant and order for yourself, consecutively drink 2 glasses of full fat, either Coke or Pepsi. You have to have a diet in between, or a low sugar, or this, that, and the other. Now, to me, that is ridiculous. Because what if you're a non-drinker and the only thing you have other than drinking that alcohol is full fat, sugary drinks whilst you're out? They stopped refills. Now that's another point to it. So he said that because you're not allowed to do that, you're not allowed to have 2 consecutive drinks, you're not allowed to have refills anymore. Companies are not allowed to offer you free refills. So let's have a look. Wow. A lot of headlines saying that. So, promotions of unhealthy foods restricted from April 2022. Okay, so this was a while ago. So it's been adapted, the new rules. New rules designed to support the nation to make healthier choices will prohibit retailers from offering multi-buy promotions such as buy one, get one free or 3 for 2 offers on these products. Unhealthy promotions will also no longer be featured in key locations such as checkouts, store entrances, islands, and their online equivalents. Well, that is slightly silly. Now let me explain why it's slightly silly. Because if you go into shop for the month and your multi-buy option for the month is for a household of let's say 5, okay, 2 bottles of Coke. Normally they're on buy one, get one half price, something daft like that. So it saves you money buying them both at the same time. Now you're gonna have to pay unlimited full price, and instead of it lasting you, instead of you've got to go out and then buy it again. Like, people want to do all their shopping in once so they can go and get back to work so they can afford to keep the roof over their head. Like, these multi-buy options save people money to buy for the month rather than having to do 2 or 3 shops a month. Some people just buy it all one day during the month. They get the paycheck through, pay the bills, pay this, to pay that, to pay the electric, pay the whatever bills they need to pay. They go out, do the monthly shopping. What's left over, put some away for savings, and treat yourself to something. That is really ridiculous. That is really ridiculous. Now it's like turning around and saying like England's took over America with obesity. As if I've got someone that's called themselves Sir Keir Starmer in the chat. As if I've actually got someone that calls themselves Sir Keir Starmer in the chat. And that's another thing. Isn't it funny how many moons ago when digital ID first got mentioned by anybody in power, it was Tony Blair that mentioned it, and it got voted against by the one and only Sir Keir Starmer. Now he wants to implement it really quick after September the 13th, when he had 3 million people on his doorstep calling him a you-know-what. Literally, that channel was made today, so it's a haters channel, and they've made that channel just to comment on mine or somebody else's chat. That is hilarious. Unless the police are getting sick of monitoring YouTube and Twitter and, well, I mean X and Facebook and all this for comments, he's having to do it all himself now. Oh, he was in another channel. So he's made his account today. So it must be whatever it takes his fancy on day. He just changes his account. Somebody's just commented on my recent video, unsubbed and reported for drinking Starbucks. I think it's a joke. Don't get me wrong, I do think it's a joke, but it's because I went up to the PALLY WALLYS and drank a coffee that was from Starbucks, and they say boycott Starbucks. Alright, hurry up. But yeah, it's... Oh yeah, I saw that. But I was literally, all I was doing was literally like, oh, there's no Costas round here. I looked in the 2 shops that was in the train station. I think there was a WH Smith's and a Superdrug in there or something. And the Whistle Stop shop in there. Looked at all them. No Costas. So I was like, I really want a coffee. It's raining, it's wet, it's miserable. Screw it, I'll get a Starbucks. Went to Starbucks, ordered a latte, and didn't realise until I actually ordered it. Hang on, didn't I see a post where these lot outside, that I'm going to film in a second, have said boycott Starbucks? Well, I went back on their page, looked at what they'd posted, and yeah, one of their posts does say that. So I was like, that's kind of funny. That's kind of hilarious. I've just gone and bought a Starbucks. Tony Blair is still behind the push for digital ID. His foundation's biggest donor is Larry Ellison. Larry Ellison owns Oracle, the company that provides the eavesdropping software for the NSA. Yeah, Tony Blair will still push it. His son will get the contract. I know, I'm sat in the dark, and
Yeah.
a bit sad, and
You are sad. Very sad.
very sad. Just ranting to a camera. Sunday live. I was meant to do it weeks ago and just never got round to it.
No, really tired. Too lazy.
Yeah.
Can you do it?
Yeah. So his son gets the contract for these digital IDs that does the cards. So the money's still circling in the same areas as it would have done years ago. And this guy's in the chat posing as Keir Starmer. Please support my digital ID scheme to preserve freedom. Preserve freedom. All it'll do is crack down on your freedom. You'll be walking around with a police officer in your pocket. Prestige Auctions Grimsby. Good evening, Mr. Rampage. Good evening, Prestige Auctions Grimsby. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Oh, I can't believe what is going on in the world. These people that seem to think that this is not controlled by a higher power is just ridiculously beyond me. We've got a PALLY protester as our Home Secretary. I don't know what that... And straight away she's targeting protests. But only the protests she wants to target. It's mental. It's mental. I can't fathom it. Guessing I'll have to pay for them like we do passports and driving licenses. I don't know. I really don't know. IMG, Rampage, big up, big up. Probably will have to pay for them like you would any passport or driving license, or even what you used to have. I don't know if you still have them nowadays. The citizenship ID cards. They used to be classed as photo ID before. I don't think they circulate much often. It was normally for youngsters that wasn't, that had just turned of age and sort of thing. So. And it was cheaper than getting a provisional license, so like citizenship cards. It was like an approved way. Do you still hear of citizenship cards these days?
I wouldn't advise getting one because...
No, I'm not saying advising getting one, you divvy. I'm saying, have you ever heard of them nowadays? Because back when we was younger, they used to be common, didn't they? That was your photo ID.
Yeah, not no more.
That was your cheaper way of getting a photo ID other than getting a provisional license, wasn't it?
Yeah, but most shops refuse them now.
I never studied history. I never studied history. We are at about 1933 in Germany. Surely they got enough ID of us. This is the point, Pauline. This is the point. They say that digital ID is going to help with immigration. No, what would help with immigration is to not let people breaking the laws of this country in this country. There is ways to seek for asylum. There is many, many ways to seek for asylum. The left will obviously argue, oh, but they're escaping a war-torn country. Okay, they're escaping a war-torn country, passing through multiple countries that will offer them asylum, to spend 5,000 euros at Calais to get smuggled across on these small boats into Britain. Why is the big, big, big question? Sam the cat, it'll never always be documented. The truth won't be documented. It'll be edited to push a certain narrative. And that's the point. I tell my kids, literally every single one of my children, get your head down on school, do well at school, because all you need is that piece of paper for when you leave to get a career, the career you want. School, work, means nothing in the real world. No. But you need to concentrate, you need to get that piece of paper, you need to get the qualifications to get into whatever career you decide to do later on in life. And that is the most important part of school or any educational system. And they try changing the curriculum in the schools to suit like trans people and this people. No, it's sexual exploitation to children. No, not a chance. Why in the world would you want to talk to kids about their private parts? They don't understand their own private parts at them ages. It's not fair. Watch one today. 3 who spoke came from Turkey. Sure, there is no war there. There isn't a war in Turkey, is there? Manchester Madness. Smart, you tell me all about it. All about what? It all needs to stop. It does all need to stop. The voice of the people needs to be heard. And the people that want to sit back and don't want to be involved, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to be involved. Going to have to be involved, more involved. In either supporting people like me that are out showing what's happening in the world and literally posting it for you guys to watch. Who's got a copyrighted music on? Somebody was playing copyrighted music. What upsets me now is you used to say, have a good day. Now it is stay safe. Yeah, it's more stay safe than have a good day.
Didn't mean to. My post went out.
You play copyrighted music?
My
Oh
post went
my
out.
days. So if this gets limited now, it's her fault. It's probably not. It's probably already limited, not gonna lie. I won't know until it's out. Yeah, it's now stay safe. I mean, one of the biggest videos I've done, one of the few biggest videos I've ever done, was catching an illegal migrant that'd come over on a boat, been in this country 3 years, and sexually assaulted somebody right next to me. And yes, it was a far left pally-wally nutter, but no one deserves anything like that. They're the people. They ain't the people. They're the weirdos with some weird ideology of the world. They think you can test this on any theory, anywhere you go, any Palestinian protester, you test it, guys. You do it, you test it. £10 to wear the tea towel as a scarf for 5 seconds. Be a great thumbnail, that. Oh look, I'm a Pally Wally. I'm a Pally Wally. I don't even think they wear it like that. They wear it around the neck, don't they?
You're always Pally Wally.
I go at the Pally Wallies. Oh, look, got my keffiyeh on. Got me tea towel on. That was more than 5 seconds, wasn't it? That was more than 5 seconds. Everybody's creasing now. But yeah, you can test it on any Palestinian march, anywhere you go. Cheers, DJ. Thank you for the tenner. You can test it anywhere you go. You ask them questions with video evidence. They will literally turn around and go, oh no, but they'll explain it with some other bullshit. It is bull. I know they're not the people. They're just idiots, honestly. Palestine never existed. It doesn't exist. It does not exist. Keir Starmer might say he recognises Palestine as a state. Me, I don't. As far as I'm concerned, I don't. Because he's never existed. I'm new sub to Ryan and thank you for what you do. Thank you very much. Did a fire start at Canary Wharf Hotel today? I'm not sure. I didn't see anything. I was relaxing mainly with my family today. That's why I've managed to come round to doing this live, because I've not really done much. Other than pop down to Grimsby this first thing this morning, jumped in the car, went down to Grimsby, jumped out on my bike, went round to Wheelsby Woods, where they're standing every Sunday. They're standing in Wheelsby Woods saying no to digital ID. So if you're local around Grimsby and you want to support them people, then please do turn up on a Sunday morning for them. I may or may not be there, depends. It starts around 10 o'clock on Wheelsby Woods. But Pauline Grow, big up to the 199. Big up. Yes, electrical fire, big ego. AY is approaching the scene. Honestly, I'm just... I don't want to get involved with that situation, with the whole AY audits and all that. I don't really care enough to sit and slander other YouTubers. But yeah, big up for the donations, guys. Big up. Hello, I'm a new sub and appreciate everything that you do and have done. Big up, Scotty boy. Big up, my lads. Big up. I mean, I've got loads of videos out there, and if you do want to become a member and watch the videos early, I do, as soon as I edit them and I upload them and I schedule them for either the next day or the next couple of days, I do put them out for members only first. So if you want to watch any video a bit earlier, if not days or so on, before the content comes out to everybody, and you do want to become a member and watch them early, then it's literally 99p. That's all you have to pay, 99p. And I have got members only content on my members. So if you've never become a member, there is members only content on the channel. A good few hours worth of content to watch through, private videos that I won't share to the public, but sort of am through a quid paywall. Do you know what I mean? But it is what it is. Kind of giving you guys something back for even paying the membership fee. But yeah, just thought I'd add there. Oh, that DJ Audits is at it again, hasn't he? DJ Audits sent 10 Ryan Rampage gifted memberships. So Sam the Cat, DT, Lisa, Pixie, MPG, SG, Chasley, Craig, Carl. You've all just been gifted memberships by DJ Audits. So please give a big ups to DJ Audits in the chat. Please, everyone, big up DJ Audits in the chat. Big respect, DJ. Why, what, do tell? What do you mean, Manchester? Love DJ. I know, wow. DJ's a very good lad. A very good lad. Guys, what do you say about me doing this every single week? Every single week on a Sunday, would you like me to go live just for shits and giggles or to talk about serious stuff? Yeah, goats, it is random. It is random. It's the luck of the draw. All you do is when you gift memberships, you can gift however many you want, but then it just picks 10 people from the chat. If it's 10 people you've picked, it'll pick 10 people from the chat and give it them. It is literally random. I think that's the same with like Twitch and stuff as well. But yeah, every week on a Sunday, I'm gonna go live either with something serious to talk about or just for shits and giggles. So yeah, guys, be around on a Sunday evening for that. Whether it's just half an hour, or we get right into something, or I host a panel of some sort, or I have guests talking as well. It picks them from subscribers, not chat. Oh, does it? I didn't know it picked it from subscribers and not the chat. I thought it was from the chat. Hi Ryan, how are you? Hope your foot gets better soon. It is healing. It is healing. I just can't spend a full day on it. So tomorrow's going to be rough. I've got to travel down to Grimsby. I've got, I think they're marching from like 11:30 down to the town hall. And then there's a protest outside the town hall. There is meant to be a counter protest. Don't know if they're going to turn up at all. So I'll probably go over and give them a load of crap. What did you do to your foot? Well, DJ Audits has got a good clip on his video from Leicester, Leicester City Centre, where I fall down a ditch. I literally fell in a ditch and pulled something out of place, and it all bruised and it swelled, and it got surrounded. Yeah, it was weird. I might even do a second channel video on that. So if you subscribe to this one, then go to my homepage, my second channel. It's just called Rampage Different Photo. Click on that, subscribe to that one. I might be doing more a video about it on there. But yeah, I was on my ass. Fell down a pothole. Ryan, where are you from, Ryan? I was originally born in Leicester. Originally from Leicester. Member now, but gone through twice low for some reason. I don't know. Did a pro pally old lady injure your foot? No, they're literally They're literally so stupid. They tried to target my bike, right? They tried to target my electric bike and the spokes at the back wheel, because the back wheel is the most expensive part. But what they did do, they didn't bend a spoke, they didn't break a spoke, which would have been easier to fix than replacing the whole wheel. Let me just put that out there. They bent the mudguard that goes into the frame. They bent the mudguard, the metal bit on the mudguard, they bent that. So now that's a pretty annoying every now and again, but that's only every now and again rather than replacing the wheel or getting new spokes put in the wheel. So that's how silly they are. They wouldn't be able to injure me. Julie Norman, born Leicester, mate. Born Leicester myself. Leicester Royal Infirmary. Damn those potholes. Council not doing their jobs as usual. Yeah, well, the funniest thing is about it is it's a new road around Leicester Market as well, because they're doing some building work there. It's actually a newer road. So rather than the road that's on half of the Google Maps pictures, it's only on a very few of the Google Maps pictures where the road's like reddish. Got this red tint to it. And yeah, pothole there. Twisted. Yeah. Torn something in my foot. But yeah, it is a crazy world we live in. A really crazy world we live in. I can't believe that. I mean, we had stupid laws before. You know, actually in law, you're not allowed to be drunk or intoxicated in a pub. How does that make sense? On the same day, we literally helped an old lady up off the floor due to another shit surface maintained by Leicester Council. Yeah, outside a Haymarket shopping centre, DJ Audits and DJE Media helped an old lady up from face planting the floor. She face planted the floor because the path bricks were like that, pointing up. She clipped the top of it, hit her face. DJ Audits and DJE Media helped pick her up, walk her over to a local barber's or hairdresser, should I say, that she actually attends to, so they know her, luckily enough, and able to call her daughter. Walked her down, sat her down, and made sure she was all right. Luckily enough, she was all right, but all right-ish. But earlier on that day, talking to a couple of bus drivers that was there earlier on that day, somebody had fell over and split all the face open. There was still blood on the floor from earlier on that day. It was really bad. God bless her, yeah. I'm sure she's fine. She didn't hurt herself as bad as what somebody else has with her face being bleeding up, but she did hurt herself. Poor old lady, yep. There's not enough of that around at the moment. People see people falling over and they leave them. You know. I know. Kids. Yeah, guys. Before I decide to go off, any questions? Any questions? Or DJ Audits? Any dares? Do I dare say that? Do I dare say that? I mean, we ain't got DJE in the chat as well, so you can't bounce off each other and discuss things behind the scenes, can you? You know what I mean? Because that's what got me last time. Do you remember that, babe?
What?
The last time I was live and I hit 30k, and then you got DJ Audits and DJE Media messaging each other behind the scenes and that, and getting me to do my eyebrows off and that.
Yeah.
That's mental, isn't it? That's
What
it.
are you doing with 40k?
What am I doing with 40k? Yeah, that's the point. That's the point. Whilst I'm live, what do I do when I hit 40k subs? I've dyed my hair, I've shaved my eyebrows, I'll save the fun for the up and coming 40k stream. I don't know what to do. Cancel my channel. Not on your life, you waiter. I mean, how far am I away from 40k
Not
subs?
long. Not far away, mate.
Mate,
Mate.
I'm mate now, am I? I'm mate now, am I? You heard this chick. Yes, CP. Go into an ice bath for 10 minutes.
You can't even last a minute. What?
You heard this chick.
How far away are you?
528.
Ooh.
528.
Come on, guys, put some clothes in the ideas in the chat. If you don't,
Where you been hiding, dude? I ain't been hiding nowhere, dude. I just had a bad foot, so I had to take a few days off. I think it was about 6 days in total before I uploaded again. I just had to concentrate on getting my foot better whilst looking after my family at the same time. So obviously that completely took priority.
what are they saying?
Visit NZ, New Zealand.
What for?
I know that's a long way to go for 40k.
It is, isn't it?
That's normally like 100k. That's an 100k thing, that. But I don't think I'll get there this year.
Not Jen.
Not unless another video goes viral.
No. I say another 2 years before you get there.
As soon as 40k hits, Ryan must allow his better half to apply full makeup with lipstick, the lot. Ryanetta.
Well, you'll have to put some makeup, won't you?
We don't have makeup in the house. She has thought about waxing my chest hair. I've got very thin chest hair.
Thin, it's thick.
It's not that thick.
It's thick.
It's thin.
Thick.
It's thin, look. You can barely see it on camera.
Yeah, you can.
I'm not getting my boobies out on camera.
You're gonna twist it. Wax.
I thought you were hiding in a migrant hotel. No, I'd be live streaming I'd be live streaming in a migrant hotel if I was there. I'd be live streaming everything that's going on. Okay, see you at 100k. Shave your legs.
No, I've done that.
I've waxed my legs before for a video.
That was for Christmas album.
That was for my Christmas calendar on my second channel. I've done a load of dares on my second channel. So if you go onto this channel's homepage, scroll down a bit, you'll see Rampage with a different picture. Click on that. There's loads of videos on there that I post. I do share them onto the community post on this channel, but yeah. It's the chest and the boobies that she wants to wax, because I've got very hairy nipples, and yeah, I feel weird talking to you guys about this.
What?
About my nipples.
It's fine, it's just nipples. It's normal, everyone's got fucking nipples.
Alright, until she puts me in my place. Do a skydive, definitely not hate heights. Again, that's a lot more subs.
Yeah, 150.
100k I'll go to New Zealand, 150, 150k I'll skydive. You watch this stream be clipped and bite me in the arse one. Like 6 years down the line or something. 6 years down the line or something, and somebody turns around and goes, "Do you remember this clip from like 6 years ago?"
What clip?
What clip? What are you on about? I'll play it. There's me sat there saying I'd fucking skydive and that. Yeah.
You'd be screwed.
I'd be like, oh fuck. In fact, you know what? Whilst I'm here, Not that one. That one. Doobie-doo.
So, still got nothing.
My aunties did one for 70th. Yeah, your auntie crazy then. Your auntie be cray cray. In a good way, but cray cray. I'm going to head off now anyway. Hopefully catch you soon. Hopefully, are you subscribed to my second channel, Scotty? If not, I'm about to put the link in the chat. So if you want to be subscribed and watch other content later on, just stick around for a minute. CP, are you coming for the No Digital ID protest tomorrow? There's a local one just down the road from me in Grimsby that I'm going to go to, and I'm going to be filming. If my computer was fast enough, Scotty, I'd get you the link faster. Oh, I've just loaded a video, great. I don't want to watch my own video, thanks. I could have typed that, couldn't I?
Yep, you could have, you lazy.
Lazy what? Yeah, exactly, don't say it.
C.
Yeah, I'll see you next Tuesday, no? Will it be live, Ryan? Tomorrow, I may go live for a bit. I'm not entirely sure. We'll see how things pan out in the morning when I get there. I don't want to say I'm going live and then people are sticking around waiting for me to go live and I'm not live. I've just pinned the link to my second channel where you can see dares of mine. So maybe that'll give you some ideas. I will wait until I see the link. There you go. There's the link, mate. Make sure you subscribe to that one. There's other content on there for you to binge watch and take the mick out of me for. Glow Media. Hi, Ryan. Hello, Glow Media. Pauline Groats. Okay.
Have you decided what you're doing? I thought, okay then.
No, I've not. I think I'm just currently, unless I get any better ideas or dares off DJ or something like that, I think I'm sticking with the chest getting waxed. I think that's a good route to go down.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Yeah, I bet you do. I bet you do. I'm not looking forward to it at all. Good night and stay safe. And you, Pauline, and you. But yeah, 40k currently it's getting waxed and it's gonna hurt like fuck.
Just breathe through the pain.
Breathe through the pain. Do you know why I knocked this year's Christmas calendar on the head? Do you have any idea? Take care, Julie. All right, I'm subbed. See you next time. See you later, Scotty. Big ups everyone in chat. I'm going to end the stream now. Yeah, if you do have any other ideas, then comment on when this video is live. Live?
You're already live.
When this live stream has ended, you can still comment down below. So if you have any other ideas, come back and yeah, just drop a comment. But for now, guys, I'm going to shoot. It's been amazing. It's been a great pleasure. Big ups for everyone that donated as well. DJ and who else was it? My computer's not that fast. And Pauline. Big ups to everyone that donated. DJ and Pauline. And DJ with the 10 gifted memberships. I'm going to jump off now. I'm going to get some nice rest because I've got to travel down to Grimsby tomorrow. But yeah. Good job you got a boss. Yeah, she's definitely the boss of me. Definitely the boss of me. 100%. But yeah. Pauline, it doesn't say you remember. For some reason it doesn't say you remember. And I don't know why. But if you are a member, you should have unlocked all the member-only content on the channel. But yeah, I'm going to shoot off. I'm going to end the live. And I'll catch you guys next week, hopefully. Peace.